Hello?
They can hear you. Go.
All right. Sorry, I had to get stream fixed up here. We are in for the first game of the day between Santos and Lajaka. We're trying to figure out the ref situation. It looks like Fecco is going to be the ref between these two teams. It looks like Santos is fielding a three-man rotation. Big question mark here is Nerion, Light, and Sufis are the only three people on. They don't have their usual goaltender in Forstall. They don't have, you know, a fourth guy on the pitch and maybe other Zaz, but it doesn't matter. Light Shadowcraft getting the first kind of play up the pitch here, and Light Shadowcraft's going to get a corner kick for his team. He's going to hit that one into the box that'll be cleared out by Sox. Ball still in play. Ref is not going to call that as an outage. Marion's going to back check for this ball, and Light Shadowcraft's going to have to tackle this one. Light trying to get past Sam. He does. He gets past over to the box, but that'll be hit up by Melted. Melted's not going to be able to do much. A little bit of a team hit here, maybe a boost call. That will be called by the referee as a boost. The ball being placed kind of close to the box. But it's looking like a very interesting play here. I mean, so far Santos really has been dominant in the first couple of moments here. What is happening?
Big free kick in the danger zone for Lajaka. Neuron, he can take free kicks really well. He'll shoot it and then clears it.
Not a very good take there. Anim is going to be able to hit this one up. But that'll be back checked away last second. Very nice opportunity there, neutralized by Nurion. I mean, so far you could agree, Gyat, that Santos has been playing a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. They've been playing really good lately. Light has really shined up in this later half of the season. As I'm talking, he just scores with a beautiful goal right there.
Game is 1-0. Ref calls are happening here. I don't know what's happening. There's maybe some kind of disagreement.
Just a really good goal from Light
No.
Shadowcraft, getting past three people. Um, just shows that individual brilliance for him, and honestly, him basically carrying this team.
A little bit of a weird play here from Sufi's. A little bit of whiff there on the goal kick. He's going to recover that one, though. Going to take it out of the corner, and Stocks is going to get a free opportunity on net, and that'll be hit away and saved. Going to become a goal kick as Stocks try to go for the shot into the net, and he just misses off of that deflection. Stocks going for a shot in, and that will be a goal kick for Santos. I mean, already a big portion of the game through, and really Santos has definitely had the momentum here. A nice throw in to the box from Light, but that'll be cleared away. And Light's going to have to fight against Sox here, and Sox is going to be the one to drive the ball up the pitch, but Light able to curve that one back, trying to take control again, but Sam is going to hit that one out. You know, speaking of Sam, he's had a very eventful season so far, being a very strong centerpiece on this Lajaka team. And, he's trying his best on the defense here, but not a lot he can do. I mean, Light is just finding these open lanes, he's capitalizing on them. Nice pass into the box that'll be cleared away. They're doing really well at clearing away these box passes. I will give them credit. Sox gonna try and drive it up, and a little bit of a gamble there from Nurion, leaving the box pass open, but he's gonna get that one to go his way. And that'll be the first goal of the game for Lajaka. The ref is calling that one as already in before the hit. A little bit of disagreement there. Light Shadowcraft not happy with that call at all. But there might be a little bit of disagreement, some arguing.
This call has happened in other games before, and it's resulted in a goal. Surely it'll happen again. The ref's saying it is. It's set up for a kickoff. 1-1 here at AFC Santos Stadium.
I mean, this isn't really a controversial call too much. I mean, the ball was already on the post a couple of hits through. I can understand the point that they're trying to get at, though. So, I mean, it's really up to the ref's discretion. I don't know if it was two hits on the post or closer to that of three, but we'll see.
Shifting topics about how Santos is dealing with the 3v4 right here, I'd say they'd be doing it amazingly. Three players, they scored the first goal of the game, and just amazing gameplay by Nurion 58 and Light Shadowcraft. How do you think these two can keep up the pressure from a underman team?
I'm sorry, between two, who was the two?
Neuron and Light Shadowcraft. How can these two work
Um,
together to?
I mean, so far they're playing pretty well together. The problem is whether or not they can work together, but really if they can just capitalize on the situations that they're getting. I mean, Light is definitely doing well on his own. He's trying to look for those box passes, and they're connecting, but the Lajaka defense is just covering because they don't have many options in the box, seeing as there's just Nurion in there. And Sufis can't come out because if Sufis comes out and they get a breakaway, that's just a free goal. So it's really just up to can they get the solo offense or maybe these really, really quick passing plays. And I think they can. It's just going to take some time. Um, but Fecco's going to call this actually a save after further review. This is going to be an interesting call here. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be, one that we look back at as a good call or a bad one. Couldn't really tell myself, but ball in play. Nurion going to hit this one up, and that's probably going to be a goal kick. Um, the ref called the goal kick. Melted Butter is going to be able to take this one for Lajaka. He's had a very interesting season in net for Lajaka as well. Not a whole lot of defense in front of him except for Sam, but he's definitely capitalized, and there will be Sox's first of the match. 1-1 game so far, and Sufis can't save them all. That was a very interesting goal there, just carving through the defense on Santos like butter. Narion is arguing with the ref over the call of a goal kick, but we're going to keep play here. Sox is going to carry this ball into the box, and that'll be cleared away by Sufi's last second. Very nice play there. As a goalkeeper, you need to be on your toes, and you need to be able to clear that away if it's in front of your net. And he reads that one pretty well. And despite not being a goalie for that long, very, very talented game sense there. Samurai going to hit that one away off of the corner. Another passing play opportunity from Lights to Nurion, and that just won't get in the net. Nice box defense from Lajaka. Nice pass up to Anam. Anam with a breakaway. Anam is going to hit that one in, and that'll be saved by Sufis, but the rebound, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I mean, Sufi's so far not really a goaltender in name or in practice much, but he's definitely playing really well tonight and stepping up for the lack of forestall in net. He's been a really nice goaltender for the Santos squad. But in either case, Light Shadowcraft going to carry the ball up the pitch. He's going to look for a passing play into the box, and that'll just be hit away, and that'll be another corner attempt for Santos. Yad, are you back?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello. Sorry about that little interruption. I wasn't able to talk. Another corner kick for Santos here. They know how to do these set pieces well. As I'm saying,
Ooh!
Neuron scores
I
2-2.
mean, so far the box defense for Lajaka has been very good, but just finding that quick pass and getting those plays forward, there's not much you can do if you're in the name of Lajaka there. But Lajaka gonna get a pass up to Annam. Annam gonna try and go for it. Light Shadowcraft, very nice back checking skills there, not letting that one go towards the net. Shadowcraft gonna carry this up and around as Samurai is gonna be the one to hit that away. Nerion tackling it last moment though. Now Sam's going to look to set up Socks, probably by doing the line pass here and then one at the box. Just not a lot of pressure on that one there, though, as Socks is not going to be able to get that one in. Light going to go for a play, and that'll be a free kick as Light accidentally hits Samurai away from the ball. Now Sam is going to look for a pass up or a play of his own. A little bit of Yeslam stepovers there, but Sox is going to carry it away. Sox looking for a play into the box for first shot on net, but neither are going to connect as Nerion defensively takes over here. And Light's going to get the ball at the pitch. Light going to go for a shot on net. That's a big red card. You cannot do that. That is a red and a half from Samurai.
Honestly,
You
not
cannot do that.
Neuron with just scoring that free kick. Honestly, you just gotta blame this on Sam. A worthless time to get a red card in that area specifically. You are up a man in this game, and even though you could be down 1 goal, it's much easier to come back. Generally, big mistake from Lajaka.
I mean, yeah, Samurai, he's had a very nice season, but you just cannot do that. I understand, defensive lapses, trying to recover in some ways, maybe even in some cases tactical fouls, but you cannot just get the red right off the bat. This is a big opportunity for Santos. They now have the lead 3-2, and a really big question mark that I have. I mean, already, you've addressed the fact that Santos is missing one of their guys, but where's Roman? Where's Roman? He's a big piece on this new Lajaka team, and where is he? He's not here today, and they kind of needed him more than ever. I mean, Sam being out now with a red card call, it's a pretty big detriment to his team. Stock's gonna go for the pass over to Annam. That won't connect. Stock's gonna have to try and recover this one. Light gonna carry it in, and that is going to be a very nice breakaway goal. 4-2 here, and ball possession has just been in the favor of Santos all game. And now that they don't have that defender to really, account for that, Lajaka is just getting, steamrolled a little bit here.
Yeah, I can agree with you. Lajaka just not playing well enough to beat this Santos team's big mistakes that are leading to an inevitable loss. Uh, but we can also see the difference between gameplay when it comes to 3v3 and a 2v2. Individual brilliance really shines, and at that point, this battle really becomes who's better, Light or Socks.
I
And
mean, ooh, last second goal, 4-3 there. Um, but I actually disagree a slight bit with what you're saying here. I don't really think it's a problem of skill or anything. I think the biggest problem that this allows is you cannot be a very team play orient. Oh, that's a pen. Pen and box last play of this half is going to be a penalty shot. Um, but as they take here and as they're discussing, Shadowcraft gonna get that one. That'll be a save. That'll be a big save from Melted. Last play of the half, and that'll be hit out halftime. Huge save from Melted Butter. That is a huge save. But back to what I was gonna say. While we have a minute here, I mean, no, we're not gonna do desk. We're just gonna talk for a second. I mean, really, the big thing that I'm gonna say about what you said is that when it comes down to the pitch being more opened up with a 3v3 instead of a 4v4, you have a lot more space to work with it. So people that are more mechanical are going to have more chances to get around, their opponents and carry that ball up. But you don't have as much room to go for these passive plays. Big save for Melted, by the way, because if they don't go your way and you overcommit, you're just leaving that goal open. Like your goalie has to step out. They have to make a huge play. They have to really go for the tackle in order to account for that.
uh,
So I think it really comes down to who can play solo offense more. And I think that's why Light's playing better, not because he's a better player at all, but generally just because he's more of a solo player. But speaking of solo plays here, Sox is going to carry that one up. He's going to tie the game 4-4.
In
What a
the end,
big play there.
as you can see, this game matters on the goalies, backbone of the team. Melted just shining today. He amazing saves on a one-on-one with Light Shadowcraft, and we can't see the same from Suffies against Sox. Definitely, goalies are a much bigger part and definitely the backbone of these two teams.
I will say this, Sufis has made a couple of great saves, though. It's just mostly the lack of defense on both of these squads, given the lack of, a defender on the pitch for either of them. Adam's going to try and carry this one up, though, but Neuron's going to be able to hit that away, and that'll be a throw-in for Lajaka. I mean, so far this has just been a very interesting game. Very close. I didn't expect it to be this close, given the lack of, manpower, but we will see. Sox is going to hit this one in. Oh, that'll be a FK call. Ref is going to, enforce that one.
Honestly, a wasted chance from Lajaka here, and just he should have hit that. Honestly, a pass that you need a hit. Talking about Num, he intercepts it from Light, isn't able to finish it.
I mean, Adam's been playing pretty well so far working with Sox here. But there's only so much you can do. If there's a guy right in front of you and he's on top of that ball and the ball's just like, you know, on him, not much you can do there. But Sox really needed to cover that pass. You cannot leave the pass open like that. You either need to pang that or you need to be on your guy, and he was doing neither. That's just a very unfortunate play defensively from him. Now Light Shadowcraft going to try and carry that one up. I don't know if the ref's going to call that as out. It's very much on the line. I think that's a fair call for that to be corner. Now Light Shadowcraft going to look for the play. And he's just going to hit that a little wide. It's still in the pitch, though. Sox and Neuron going to fight here, and I'm going to take over in the defensive, and I'm going to clear that one up, and that'll be a throw-in for Lajaka. I mean, a lot of time left here. They don't really need to worry about it too much, but definitely time to put some fuel in your jets here if you're Lajaka. You can really get your offense going. A little bit of a back play from Sox here, but that won't go his way as much as Neuron's going to put on the pressure, and Neuron's going to go for the pass, but a big pang for Anim there. Very nice tackle. He's been playing very well tonight, and working with Sox here, he's definitely been a very strong player, keeping his own with Light Shadowcraft and Miriam, who are two very strong veterans in this league. Neuron's going to hit that one out. That'll be a corner.
Sox, I feel like he's more of a technical player who can definitely score off a corner as he just does to equalize it at 5-5. A beautiful goal
That
for
was a
Sox.
very nice goal. Light Shadowcraft going to try and carry this one up. A tie game now. Sox learning from his mistake, realizing where he needs to be positionally on defense, and he's going to be able to counter this one. Going to try and carry it up himself, and that'll be a goal kick for Santos. Light going to take this goal kick instead of Sufi's, and that'll be hit out. And Light going to continue to play the ball. He's going to just continue to play Anim with a very nice tackle. Very big chance here, but Light stepping in on the defense. He's going to get that slide in. And a very big pass to Neuron, and Melted can't save them all. 6-5. 160 seconds left, and this is going to be a very, very close game. Earlier today I was talking with Light on what I thought the score prediction was going to be, and I thought that it was going to be this scoreline of 6-5. A little bit of a whiff there in the box. That was a pretty bad play there from Anim. I've been giving him high praise so far this game, but very sad, miss on that play.
Like I've said,
That'll be a throw-in for Lajaka.
if Num just was able to hit those passes,
that's a goal.
I could say that's a bit controversial. Santos are arguing that Num pushed the ball out, while that goal, definitely a goal, I'd say, but Light Shadowcraft arguing that it's out out of bounds for Santos throw in.
In either case, the referee makes the final call. I can understand how that might be a controversial one, but not really much you can do there. The reasoning makes sense as to why he's not calling that as a throw in for Santos because Light hit the ball right at him, and not really much you can do in the wake of moving your hitbox out of the way. But Sox is going to go for a very nice curve here. Going to look for a play. He's going to be able to get the ball towards the net, and that'll be a goal off of a Yeslam step over.
The
Score
score is
being
6-7.
6-7. I'm gonna kill myself.
Sox in the lead, getting that leading goal for Lajaka. Not sure how many goals he scored tonight, but it's a bunch, making the score 6-7. Late Shadowcraft, big chance here.
Ooh, tying it up 7-7. 95 seconds left in this one. This could end in a tie or a very, very close game, either or. Neuron trying to get that lead, but unable to really do anything as that'll just be a throw-in. Now Light's going to look for a play. He likes to go for these passes to Neurion in the box. So far, they've been very good at these, but Sox is going to hit that away as Light tries to go for a dribble move instead. Light and Sox fighting for this one. Two very good players when it comes down to ball control. Very nice pass over, and Neuron's just not going to get that as it'll be hit away. Two big opportunities in the box from both teams have just been kind of whiffed on. First from Adam, now from Neuron. That was really could have been those deciding moments for the score here. It could definitely be either team's lead. And so far, Lajaka is just carrying the ball up with these throw-ins.
I can see a goal coming in over here. And if it does, it's definitely the ending goal.
Well, here it is. A big save leads to a big goal.
Noron, with that late goal, definitely might be the dagger, even as you would say. Just 8-7, high scoring game. You expect Santos to play defensively right here.
Well, don't count Sox out yet. On the post. That's an FK. This could be it. Will they get the tie? Or will they possibly, will we see maybe a last play goal here? A big save and a big goal off of the rebound. 8-8. At least it's going to be a tie or maybe a win for either of these teams if they can get a last moment goal.
Sox, a last minute equalizer with 4 seconds left to the clock. Last play of the half. Neuron's taking his sweet time with the kickoff. Making everyone wait.
Neuron, I think he's going for the pass to Light. Gonna try and maybe cook up a move here. Last play is in effect. If that ball goes out of play, it is a done game. Sox is gonna try and carry this one up. Sox, he's gonna get it on the sidelines here. Sox looking for a pass maybe, and that'll be hit out. That will be a tie. A big draw.
8-8 here in Santos' home stadium. Very high scoring, exciting game. Not what you really expect from these two teams, though.
Well, I will say Lajaka was missing 2 of their best players in Sam and Roman. But I mean, very interesting play here, really, between these two teams. I think Sufi's played very well given the situation that he was put in. But, it's a very nice game. Very good start to the game week in this Sunday.
Don't leave yet if you're watching. There are 4 more exciting, high-thrilling games happening. FK Cruz will take 4 games in a row tonight. Very exciting. Tune in. There'll be a new stream for it. Please tune in and watch. See you all. Have a good night.
Yo, Ginge, I